life's either a daring adventure or it's fucking nothing. Here for free. I remember in 2006 I went to Doug Graham's Health and Fitness Week. It was like 4 or 5 or something. It was a lot of money. I was like, I can't afford that. I'm like, I'm homeless, saving money. I can get the ticket, but I can't afford the entry. Yeah, it's like many thousands of dollars for a week. But I wanted to meet people, wanted to experience community. So I was like, how do I do it? And I was like, fuck, I can cash my superannuation. So I cashed my superannuation to go and have that coin to do that retreat thing. And that's why I do what I do today, because that 2006 was a great time. I met Christina, Fully Well Christina, before she was doing the internet thing. Robbie Barbaro, met heaps of cool people, man. And so that was like the first time in my life. I still remember that day. I rode from Seattle SeaTac Airport, rode through the night, found a fucking abandoned lot to sleep in, parked my Trek 5200 OCLV USPS with like 9-speed Dura 700 group set and the Mavic Helium wheel set. Had like a little Carity Slim back saddlebag on there. Camping out, and I woke up and there's a fucking raccoon sniffing my bike, and it was like the first raccoon I'd ever seen. I was just like, yes. I remember riding out of SeaTac and there's some drunk guy swerved his car when he's pulling into the gas station, and he hit the fucking petrol bowser, and he just gets out of the car and he goes, fuck. He's just like going fucking crazy, and I was like, welcome to the USA, man. And then so I rode there that night, the next day, rocked up at Health and Fitness Week, and I just remember this beautiful blue sky, beautiful experience. I could smell the fruit, and I turn up and everyone's there, and they're like, hey Harley, and we know you from the forums or whatever. And it was just like the first time I'd sort of been with a group of vegan crews sort of into sport and also raw food as well. It's people who sort of got it, man. And it was like the most worthwhile experience ever. And that's why I've created this Raw Till 4 Bike Festival here in Chiang Mai in 2014. Because I just understand the power of community. And so a lot of people want to come in like, oh, again, man, the people, you hear the stories, man, the stories I've heard from people, how they got here. That's why I make it free, man, because I understand that the hustle, it could be hard for some people, so we make it accessible. I make the community accessible. Yeah, of course there's a lot of drama and there's a lot of my energy, but I understand that power of community, because I had that 10 years ago. And I want to create that now bigger and bigger and bigger. And that's why our event is, my event is the best event around. Because I put my heart and soul into it. A lot of people come in and try and create drama and knock it or whatever. That's just how it is, man. If you've got a fruit fucking farm, you're going to have some maggots crawling around. You're going to have some crazy fruit bats coming in to steal some shit. That's just the roll with it. You got to roll with it. But the power of the community, man. And that was back in the day. You sort of had to travel. Now you don't even really have to travel if you don't want to. You can meet people online or YouTube, or you can create potlucks, or you can create a YouTube channel and create community that way. But if you do want that experience, if you want to meet like-minded, carved up, vegan cyclist crew, then come to Chiang Mai, Thailand next year, June 1st to July 14th. It's going to be just, man, everyone's on the motherfucking same page. And even next year, it'll be on the extra same page. Like this year was really next level from last year, First year was like, had a lot of different mixed crew. Last year better, this year the best ever, next year even better than that. Just people on the same page. That's that mastermind group where people are just on the same page. And I would go to restaurants and call people, and people were like, oh yeah, Carly, no worries, I've seen your videos, mate, yeah, no worries. And they didn't even care I was there. And I was like, this is what I want. I don't want to be like the what's the word? I don't want to be the star attraction. I want the community to be the star attraction. But people come over, not here just to hang out with Drew and Ryder. People are like, hey, Harley, I just want to say thanks for that. And then they're gone. And then I'll see them and they're like, hey, whatever. And I'm like, oh, I thought I was a superstar. Like, give me no love no more. But that's awesome, because now they've met friends here in Chiang Mai. And they go travel with them. Like, oh, fuck Chiang Mai, I'll go somewhere else. But then the building community. Camera cut out, just ran out the iPhone 6. Just ran that's the vegan festivals here now. There's on the Samsung, still 720p. Can you see different settings? Is the audio different? Little tricks of the trade there. Anyway, so it was just great seeing people form their communities. Like the Germans hang out with the Germans, or the Kiwis and the Aussies and the Yanks and the Canadians and the Spanish people just mixing. And then there's a bit of mix up as well, people mixing in. But there's just great people. Oh, where are you from? Oh, from there? Yeah, no worries. And just that community, man. That's what's growing the movement. That's what I'm passionate about. And that's why I defend my reputation or my event ferociously, passionately, at expense sometimes, but because I understand that power of community, and my biggest gift that I get at is contributing and seeing people improve their fitness, or meeting their girlfriend or a boyfriend or whatever, or associates, or just connecting and networking. That's what I really that's my payment. That's my payment. So that's why I work so hard to make this event happen and put this effort in, because my payment, end of the day, I'll live in the street homeless, still happy as fuck. Making bank now, still happy as fuck. What makes me the happiest is, again, being alive, like I said at the start of the video, but that contribution, seeing people, not feeling like totally lonely. And I know when you go vegan or get into cycling or raw food or whatever, sometimes everyone's like, you're fucking crazy, man. You're like schizophrenic, you're just fucking out of your brains. And some people are actually just fucking legit schizophrenic, they need some help to help themselves. But often you do good things in society, people think you're just fucking crazy, or people mistake kindness for weakness and just trying to stamp all over you and just fuck you over. So I want to, be able to relate to people, let them know that it's okay to be into cycling, it's okay to be vegan, it's okay to combine all those things together. It's okay to recycle plastic bags, you're not the only one out there. It's okay to share your opinions and share experiences on YouTube and build community that way. So look forward to seeing you all in Chiang Mai next year. Again, if you can't make it, make your own event where you are. Dedicate your time to helping that community grow. I mean, we should have these events all around the world, just free. Every meetup, you meet up, everything's free. It's community. It's fucking community. It's not a money-making system. I mean, everyone needs money. There's other ways to make money, but it's just good to not have to commodify when people come together to communicate and build community, to give and share and stuff like that. It's just good not to be able to commodify that. Just have it like a free, open event to like-minded individuals who want to support each other, keep the intensity high. And the people who understand the word competition is derived from competare, which means to push each other forward, not to push each other down to get a head up. It's to go, okay, you want to do sub 30? I want to go sub 30, let's take turns of pacing each other. You want to go sub hour, let's do that, or sub 2 hours, or fucking Craig, 2 hours 30, they're like, what's he doing this year? Like 44 minutes or something. Like that's competition, means strive together. Together we keep the intensity high. Comments and questions down below. Boom, let's do more vids. Thanks for your support over the last couple of weeks, couple of months. It's been much appreciated.